With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Houston Oilers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Dak going to start out going to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Jackson going to keep it. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. They'll run it again with Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 45 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, here's Mitchell. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that play.
My nigga hunted on this motherfucker.
This is 2nd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive and come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Batting that one away in coverage, that was Kyle Hamilton. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better.
Ravens everything. Nigga.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson going to keep it. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. With Sean Bateman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
That motherfucker was pretty than a motherfucker, boy. That nigga jumped into that bitch.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here we go, 46, 46. 47.
Prescott. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st down, Houston.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swerve. Swerve. We're going to 53.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They run it again with Cook. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. An audible here to get a new look.
47. We're going to 53. There we go. Kill.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Oilers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. Down to the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yes!
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And some room to work. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 28. Prescott now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Christian Kirk, 27 yards. And the Oilers are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Hey, hey. Cut.
Again, it's Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Jackson going to keep it. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott to throw it.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On the 48.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. 47. Gun, gun, gun. Here we go, 46. 26.
Here's Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. James Cook in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Oilers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Going deep for Walker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. Ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Kirk now, the return man. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
First down and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Yeah! There we go!
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
There we go! Kill!
Now Prescott. His pass finds Brown on the comeback route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With a dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Hey, 47! 26!
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finding Walker complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Swings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he's brought down at the 16.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Jackson going to keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still supporting it.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And taken down just shy of the 40.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Prescott from the gun. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yet, indeed, the flag is out. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll look to throw here. And Lazard's got it again. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Prescott. Touchdown! Alan Lazard. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Oilers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and
and take the lead here in the fourth.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 44-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up third and 3.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Throwing, Prescott. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Ravens 16-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, ball is 54.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So a big one coming here for Kymie Fairbairn. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here comes 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson going to keep it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to... Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tylan Wallace, 65 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And now hang on here. Looks like we have an injured player. Yeah, Mark Andrews is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Prescott. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Alan Lazard, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Oilers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Jackson going to keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Now here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
One last shot for Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on